This is it. I've been waiting to do this freaking video. Today we're gonna review Season 2 of My Hero Academia. So hey guys, Kibiji here, and in case you don't know, this is the channel made for gamer lovers, anime lovers, and just to kind of have a good time, we're gonna have discussions, reviews, and so on. And today, we're gonna be reviewing My Hero Academia Season 2. Not the whole show, I'll briefly basically touch upon the whole show, but and just FYI, this is gonna contain a spoiler-free review. We're gonna start out with that, so in case you haven't seen the show, don't worry, there's no spoilers here. Just watch the video, and then I will let you know when I'm gonna start to talk spoilers for the rest of the video. If you have not seen the show, totally should. For reasons I'll get into. So My Hero Academia, what is it about? Well, what it kind of sounds like. It's literally My Hero Academia, or people know it as Boku no Hero, whatever. I call things by their English title because I'm English, so that's just me. That's what I do. But yeah, My Hero Academia is about the story of a kid. I call him Midoriya, but other people call him Deku, Izuku, whatever you want to call him. He's got many different names, but I'm gonna call him Midoriya a lot through this video. And Midoriya's wanted to be the best hero all his life, and he's had raised conditions, but that's Season 1 territory. We're not gonna go too much into that. And by amazing circumstances, he gets admitted into this school for heroes. This is where you go to become a freaking hero. And that's kind of the premise of the show, where the world is full of people with quirks, with superpowers, and so on. There's a lot to touch upon this world that is in the synopsis, but generally this is a world full of superheroes and people with the ability of quirks that aren't heroes, they just have like abilities. So this is a very interesting setting of a story. Now I could do a review of My Hero Academia Season 1 in itself, but in a nutshell, I freaking loved the first season. I really did. It was such a breath of fresh air to me. It was a new take on the epic shonen genre like Bleach, Naruto, or One Piece, where, this is clearly going to be a long-term story that's full of action and a lot of characters and so on. But the first season did stuff that I just freaking loved it. That's all. Yeah. So I was hyped for the second season when it was coming out. And what do I think of it? The characters? Freaking, we get to go into all these other students that Midoriya goes to school with. The story does center around Midoriya, who is a very well-built character in the first season as a protagonist, and through him, we've gotten to see these other characters and get to know them bit by bit through him. But what's been great in this second season is that now that we've been introduced to all these characters, now we are finally getting to know them. And that is where this season shines to me, is we got Midoriya's good journey that's still continuing in this season for sure, but this season is full of lots of character development that was so great to me. And even through like things like battles or revenge, morals, there's so many ways you get to see the characters grow in this freaking season. And character growth is something that is not only great, but also with characters that you freaking like. And this show does that. It makes almost every character unique and their own thing. Anyways though, what's really neat in this season is that you get to see so much of the academia part of it. You get to see them go through these hero games in which it's not just like a tournament or whatever, it's an opportunity to show your skills off and to find, possible sponsors or heroes that want you or whatever. And then the next part, we have an internship that's like, okay, we're gonna get you out in the field and get you some experience. And then the last part is like a practical exam where we really are going to test your skills. And it's like this whole season has been really great to see the actual academia part of it, because that's what I really like in stories like this. I love to see the training sequences. I love to see the raising and the education. How do you become a freaking hero? And that's consistently felt throughout this whole season to me. A few technical aspects, oh my gosh. First off, I want to get into the music of this show. Holy shit. But the tracks in this show, I legit go to the gym and will jam to My Hero Academia. Like, Hero A, hello. That wasn't too present in this season, but I love that track. Nobody can fucking argue. You Say Run is like one of the best tracks I have ever heard in my life. Not just anime, but like one of the best tracks I have ever heard, period. You Say Run goes with everything. Yuki Hayashi is the person that puts all these together, and oh my gosh, he has composed something he is organized, I'm not sure which one you want to call it, but he has put together a soundtrack that is so freaking memorable to me, and it sounds very anime-like, this is true, but he adds his own kind of heroic spin to it that if you actually listen to like Marvel movies or DC movies, you'll hear that he's kind of inspired by those things, and it's very anime-like while having those kind of cinematic, you know, superhero movie scores to them. It's so freaking cool. It is so freaking My Hero Academia. These tracks are, I just love them. I love them. Now the animation by Studio Bones, that is some pretty gnarly stuff too. I cannot express how great Bones does this season. Bones is also the same company that did Soul Eater, and I really liked Soul Eater for sure on an animation standpoint. That's like one of my favorite animated shows on an animation level. And then not only in season 2 of My Hero Academia do they manage to keep that guideline that they did in the first season, but they actually managed to grow it. They actually managed to improve the animation and make it bigger and better, which is really cool to see. One little gripe I had with this season, I'm gonna admit it's not perfect. There's a few little gripes I had, as much as I'm boasting this show, but there's things like there were times where certain characters just flew by, especially during the hero games. That was the biggest point. And the internship arc gets a little bit slow, but not really slow, but you know, just compared to other moments. And I say these things as if they're bad things, but to me, they're just things that they stood out. They were noticeable. It was things like, you know, why I can't say it's perfect, because it's not. Overall, guys, My Hero Academia Season 2, there's so many things about it I freaking love, and I also especially love the reason why I personally resonate with this anime, aside from its amazing use of colors, because I love colorful things, but I especially just love that this is a journey not just to go to some hero academy and, you know, just like become a hero or whatever. They legit make you learn what makes somebody a hero in general, and everything encompasses that. I feel like the animation just covers that, the soundtrack for sure covers that, and the characters themselves having to learn these things themselves or through experience. They are becoming heroes, and morally speaking, having to learn what makes a hero. And they did a neat trick in this too that I really like, that, you know, they clearly are establishing Midoriya, Bakugo, and Todoroki are kind of like the 3 main like guys of the class. And so we got a good arc with Todoroki early on this season because we like him as a character. We get to see Mrs. Bubbly, freaking creation girl, you know, she gets a good storyline through him. That's the chain. That's what I love about this show, is that they make you have a really good protagonist in the first season, and through that protagonist, you get other cool characters, and through those cool characters, you'll get more. It's fucking genius! I have so much respect for this show, holy shit. And if the season 3 can be even half as good as season 1 or season 2 is, then I can definitely freaking wait for it. I'm gonna give My Hero Academia season 2 and season 1 both a solid A. So that's my spoiler-free review of My Hero Academia. I freaking love this show, guys. Like, it is so great. But yeah, that's about it. I am out of breath. Comment down below what you guys think of My Hero Academia. Are you excited for season 3? When do you think season 3 is gonna happen? Because I could honestly wait until at least April of next year, but hopefully it'll be coming within the next year. Please don't pull Attack on Titan or One Punch Man. Please don't do that. I'm pretty sure it's not, because this is basically established to be the next big shonen. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Special shout out to Juan, my biggest freaking Patreon, as well as Matt, who's just recently joined the club. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of it. And if you guys want to be a part of it, stick around to the end of the video and see that card. But yeah, if this is your first time here, like usual, I'd love to have you join the channel, in which we do videos like this, discussions, reactions, edits, and so on. And I'm actually gonna do my top 10 anime fights video. You guys asked for that a couple times in some live streams. That's coming. And I probably already foreshadowed one of the fights in this video. Thanks so much for watching this, guys. I will catch you in the next video.